Welcome back to the channel. I got a bunch of videos planned here. Slowly trying to get these done. Starting off here, this bumblebee, got this yesterday from Amazon. Originally, had no interest in picking any of these up. Didn't care whatsoever, but saw some reviews, heard some things, picked some up. From the reviews I watched, I definitely plan on at least getting Optimus. I'd assume I get Primal. But from what I heard, Bumblebee is the best out of the three. And this freaking Bumblebee is pretty sweet. So this is the... trying to get the box here. This definitely ain't gonna fit in frame here. But the Yolopark. I think that's how you say it. So not necessarily a model kit. See the pieces there. So basically the legs are pre-built. Everything's basically pre-built. You just kind of snap it together. There is a piece or two, or like I'm trying to think, the back wheels there, the doors. I mean, there's some stuff you gotta snap on, but this, what they call a model kit, not a full built, you know, Gundam model kit from what everybody's used to. So, might as well start looking at the figure. Accessories. This is really, I mean, I got some small issues with them, nothing super big. Is accessories. So they're good. Now, from my understanding, the Optimus Prime has another head. I wish we had a battle mask and had his arm cannons. Don't have that. I really wish we did have the arm cannons, at least one, but whatever. But we do have a bunch of hands. So we got these kind of, I don't even know what you call these hands. They're not grabbing hands, flailed out. Pair of those. We have a pair of fists. I can pick them up. Some fists there. And then there are the more grabbing hands. So, 3 sets of hands. Pretty decent there. Price of this guy, which is where this figure comes really nice. So, technically, he comes out to like 37 bucks. So, they're 30 with technically $6 shipping. So, if you forget about the $6 shipping, whatever, these are freaking 30 bucks. These are what Marvel Legends cost, which this figure is, I think, 10 times better than a Marvel Legend. Get into some size and some of that later, but man, this figure is really nice. Articulation, again, went over those hands. Paint is where I have a little bit of the issue at here. So, I mean, I can add a dry wash and stuff there. I might actually do that there on the torso, maybe some arms. So they use this really nice silver here, and on the legs at least, I think it looks pretty decent. This grayish silver, but on the arms here, this piece, it's not bad. Like, there's definitely been worse grays, but I don't know, something about it looks a little off on the figure. Maybe it's just because there's that big open spot there and you notice it more, but getting into articulation. Heads, so on a ball joint, and then the neck is on a separate joint there. Oh, apparently the, I don't even know what you call those, the ears, the fins, those move. So there's that. Wheels rotate, doesn't even, so this doesn't transform for anybody who doesn't know. So there's no, you know, point in using that, but that's still nice. The fins do move, be very careful. Pretty thin peg there, especially holding a thin piece of plastic on. They're kind of stiff. So the arms, we have a kind of, I guess, is that just a butterfly joint? Is that what you consider that? Double joint elbows, ball joints at the hands, rotates there. Let's see, up. Can do a 360. And then the shoulder pads are on, looks 2 joints, 1 joint. I'm not sure you can see that here. Let me flip this around. So it looks like there's one there, and I don't, and that's just how it's screwed in there possibly. So 1 joint there on the shoulder pad, but you can't get good articulation out of that. Torso. Back, you don't get a ton. You still actually get some forward. Ooh, forward pretty decent amount. The core parts on the chest move. These figures, if you do stop motion, these definitely seem like really good stop motion figures. Let's see, waist. So I guess it's just an ab crunch. No waist swivel at the top. Got the waist swivel at the bottom. Double joint knees, which they do this really cool knee pad thing. You can see this here. I like to say it's like pins. I don't know if that's the exact termination or whatever word. If that's the right word, whatever I'm trying to say there. But you can see the way that moves, and it flows very nice. Really like that. Legs swiveled there. This piece opens up. So originally building this guy, I did not have the legs in the whole way. So that part was kind of unnecessary till I realized to put them in the whole way. So articulation, it's not that bad, but I mean, I can definitely see it rubbing there at some point in the future. But open up. Feet, so the feet swivel, the feet are just on a peg. The feet come loose every once in a while, depending, how hard you play with it. Trying to think, so ankle pivot, then does have some toe articulation. So, I mean, articulation is freaking nice on this guy. I don't really know if there's any articulation it could have done better. Gosh, this might be a pretty long video. Not only, but seeing 7 minutes into it, still got some stuff to talk about. Again, mentioned that paint earlier. The yellow is just plastic, but especially with this chrome silver, it looks really nice. I'm trying to think. It was one of the hands. You could tell the yellow was a different color almost, whether it was the lighting or something else. As I said, these are technically $30 with $6 shipping. So, I mean, they're 40, but however you want to look at that. Size comparisons, if it'll fit in the frame. So, again, some Hasbro stuff. Here's this figure's technically more. This was a $33 figure. The, Dark Trooper, whatever it's called. Which was new tooling, but size comparison, paint, plastic. I think this figure might be a little more heavier, but still. There's the Dark Trooper. Here's the newer Yelena. Here's some MCU Guardians of the Galaxy. We can get them lined up here. So, taller than them. And besides the only other Transformer figure I have beside me right now, working on doing some stuff to the Rise of Beast Optimus Prime. So, I guess maybe I'll talk about this in another video, but I'm pretty split on the Bumblebee one. If I didn't have this one, I'd definitely go for that, but I like this one. Did a video about it. It's got its issues. I personally really like it. I don't really have a reason to get the new Bumblebee one. Well, Studio Series, whatever they're calling it, Target exclusive. I want to sell some Studio Series, so I don't know if I'm going to get that one. Maybe if I see it, I'll change my mind, but I really want to get that Yolopark Optimus Prime. I'm definitely going to get that one. But even size comparisons here, $30 figure, $30 figure, which this doesn't transform. So I'm assuming there's where the price, something's different there, but still, I would have thought with this being a model kit, well, even some of it's pre-built already, it would have more pieces. I mean, Optimus is heavier too, so I don't know where it splits there, but if you do have the Optimus or seen it, Bumblebee is still taller by, a head, 2 heads in between there. So, decent size there. Anything else to cover? Really not too much. I mean, there's a ton of reviews on this guy. Add another review to him. It's just, this is a really, really nice figure. As of now, this is my top figure of the year so far. I can't even tell you any other, well, I mean, I definitely tell you some other figures that came out this year, but none that I have enjoyed this much. Like, this is just a very, very good figure. Recommend it. Again, doesn't transform. So if, you want a Transformer that transforms, this ain't gonna be it, but it looks accurate. I love the RED line. Personally, it's got its issues. I'm gonna hate on it, but I love it. I love the Prime figures especially, but this is really what the RED line should be. I hope they do end up doing some like '07 movie figures. If that line continues, they randomly release them, so I'm not too sure. Hopefully they do some good releases, but again, I feel like this is what that line should be. Anyways, 11-minute video here. Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. Very nice figure. Recommend it. So, if you have any of these, let me know what you think. If you do have a favorite, if there's one I should pick up next. I do hope they continue this line. Trying to think. Scourge, Battle Trap. I mean, they can literally do anybody. I hope they do a second wave, but don't know. Bumblebee. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and see you in the next one.